Liverpool are not naming names, but it is clear they are ramping up their efforts to sign a centre-back before the transfer window closes at 11 p.m. UK time on Monday. Jurgen Klopp admitted in the first embargo section of his press conference on Friday that the short-term solution would also be the long-term solution. That immediately brings to mind Diop Upamecano and his RB Leipzig teammate Ibrahima Konate. Rory Smith, the New York Times writer, suggested recently on the Guardian's Football Weekly podcast that Konate is someone Liverpool would look to sign in the summer. And in a report published on Friday night, David Maddock of The Mirror wrote that Liverpool have indeed sounded out Leipzig about Konate as well as Upamecano. If that's the case, could the Reds bring their interest forward from the summer to now? And if that is the case, does that also bring into play Brighton's Ben White, who, as confirmed by the Liverpool Echo's Paul Gorst, has been scouted by Michael Edwards' recruitment team? Other potential long-term solutions could include Gleison Bremer of Torino, Sven Botman of Lille and Ozan Kabak of Schalke. The problem is, would their clubs be willing to sell such important players at such an important time of the season, even if Liverpool were willing to stump up a fee, which, to quote Klopp from his broadcast press conference on Friday, would be crazy? If not, they could have two other options. The first could see them signing a high-profile name who has not been playing for their parent club on loan. The likes of Eder Militao of Real Madrid and Samuel Umtiti of Barcelona are two examples. But given the time they have to do a deal, perhaps the most realistic option for Liverpool would be to sign a player who, rightly or wrongly, could be considered a stopgap. Arsenal's Shkodran Mustafi would fit into that category, and Chris Bascom, writing in The Telegraph, says the Germany international, who is out of contract at the Emirates this summer and could be about to be released early, is one name that has not been so instantly dismissed. James Pearce, meanwhile, in a story on the Athletics app and website, writes that sources close to Issa Diop claim that Liverpool have inquired about West Ham United's France under-21 international. But given West Ham are vying with Liverpool at the top of the table, it would be a surprise if they allowed Diop out on loan unless it came with an obligation to buy at the end of it. And it was not so long ago that the 24-year-old was being linked with a £45 million move to Manchester United. Another short-term solution could be the New York Red Bulls' Aaron Long, who ESPN claim is on Liverpool's radar. Other stopgap signings include Crystal Palace pair Scott Dan and Gary Cahill, Jurgen Klopp's former Borussia Dortmund defender Nevan Subotic, who is currently a free agent, and could there be mileage in Liverpool reviving their previous supposed interest in Real Betis' Aissa Mendy? Time will tell, but with less than 72 hours until the transfer window closes, time is of the essence.